All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
So Laura Govan was on Iyanla's Fix My Life. Now, you know her as having 4 kids with Gilbert Arenas and being on Basketball Wives. And we all know her sister, Gloria Govan. Well, on the show, Laura talks about how she believes that her sister slept with her children's father. Here's what she said.
Did you know that she thinks that your daughter slept with him?
Yes.
What do you think?
I don't believe it.
Why not?
I've asked the other child.
How does it make you feel to know that your mother believes your sister instead of you? Tell her how that makes you feel.
It makes me feel angry because you don't want to believe things that are real.
All right, they all go on to talk about how when Laura Govan was young, I believe she was just 8, she went and told her father that somebody had been molesting her, and he didn't believe her either. Here's what happened.
That all women marry their fathers. Her acceptance of this level of treatment from a man, you taught her it was okay.
We argued about my sister. We argued about, he said that I wanted attention. And I told you on the situation of how was molesting me, as I say, and you called me a liar about the communication of me telling you when I was 13 years old.
All right, so there were a lot of things that happened on this. And you know, it was sad at the ending of it all. They went through a lot. There was a lot of breakdowns. She told Laura she has to stop dressing like a reality star and being a mom. Stop worrying about those things. But still, those relationships have not been repaired. So we will see what happens. But it was a good episode of Fix My Life. All right, and Toni Braxton is talking about Birdman. Now on Braxton Family Values, she talks about how Birdman gives her butterflies. Here's what she said.
He called me the other day.
He did?
Well, yesterday, actually. He's just like, T, I want you just to hang out with me. Let's just do something, whatever. Just
Oh, that's nice. You going?
I don't know. I have anxiety and bubbles in my tummy and stuff. You ever been scared to be happy? I haven't been happy in a long time outside of work. Work brings me extreme happiness. When I'm on stage and I'm performing, that's the only time that I get those butterflies and I feel totally happy with my life.
You shouldn't trust no butterflies or bubbles in your stomach unless it's an empty stomach. Because depending on what you ate, it could be diarrhea about to happen.
That seems like the oddest couple every time I looked at him. Birdman.
She's got little birds in her stomach.
And Miss Braxton.
Why?
I don't know. It just doesn't seem, I don't know.
You're underestimating somebody in that situation. Either you think Birdman's not classy enough for her, or you don't think Tony's ratchet enough for Birdman. So therefore you're stereotyping and profiling both of them.
I think both. I don't think Tony's ratchet enough, and I don't think Birdman is his
classy
lane.
Please, the Braxtons are ratchet. Okay, have you ever watched Braxton?
Maybe
Family
sometimes
Values?
Opposites attract.
You're right. There you go.
In your head. So
there
we'll
you go.
see. All right, Richie Homie Quan got arrested over the weekend. He was supposed to be at a venue called Club Liquids in Georgia, and that's when they got stopped at a police checkpoint. That's when they found in his vehicle a stolen handgun, marijuana, and ecstasy. So Rich Homie Quan and 5 of his associates were arrested.
They still arrest rappers for stuff like that?
It happens all the time.
Guns and drugs?
Yes.
Stolen guns.
It's so 90s.
Ecstasy. I didn't know people still do ecstasy.
I didn't know people still carry guns.
All right, well, police are still investigating this matter as well. And Spike Lee posted a picture over the weekend and then had to delete it off his Instagram. Big love shout out to the head coach, Pete Carroll, for signing my brother Colin Kaepernick to the Seattle Seahawks. The truth is on your side. Much success for the coming NFL season.
Well, let's hope that happens.
They already said he just was visiting.
Oh.
So I guess it hasn't happened, or maybe they haven't meant to release it. I don't know.
Didn't that mugshot of Tiger Woods look like Russell Wilson a little bit? Nobody thought that?
No.
Nobody looked at that and said, Russell Wilson, this could be your future?
No.
Nobody thought that.
Nope.
All right, now the Giants owner John Mara has acknowledged that other concerns are why they haven't even looked at signing Colin Kaepernick. He said, all my years being in the league, I've never received more emotional mail from people than I did about that issue. If any of your players ever do that, we are never coming to another Giants game. It wasn't 1 or 2 letters. It was a lot. It's an emotional issue for a lot of people, more so than any other issue I've run into.
Really, John Mara? You got Josh Brown on your team. Josh Brown, who was whipping his wife's ass, who said that he looks at his wife as a slave. Really?
The Breakfast Club.